This month's Thursdoid is somewhat of a quick one, which mainly goes over their polishing of a few major features with also a few new things sprinkled throughout. Beginning with some bullet points on crafting, they have a few people from TEA Games documenting the crafting code as they are brought up to speed on it for use as a guide for modders when it releases. They've implemented animations for when your player interacts with the crafting station and opens its menu. They note, however, that the crafting stations themselves won't have animations in Build 42, but some will have alternate textures for when they are in use. They've been working out how to separate the new skills, keeping them as few as possible while still having many new ones for the very specific new types of crafting you can do. They've added sandbox options that will allow you to control the speed of crafting progression, including being able to change the XP multiplier for each individual crafting tree. They've made it so that scrapping and dismantling items no longer gives you XP to stop people from destroying all of the furniture in the town on a server, which apparently has been a complaint. To make up for it, they have boosted the amount of XP you get from making things to encourage more crafting. They do say, though, that XP for dismantling electronics or vehicles still remains, which makes sense. They've added napping and carving for creating tools and even decorative items while in the wilderness. And finally, they have made it so that when you reach the highest level of a skill, you are considered a master and will have every recipe in the game for that skill available to you. Next, we get a look at more of their work on the new basements. As we know, there will be two types of basements: the ones that are handcrafted and permanently on the map, and the ones that are procedurally generated in random spots. We've already seen that they have a lot of cool permanent bunkers in the game already, but now they've been working on marking all of the potential areas that will have a generated one. After that, we get a look at the now finished grapple tech. This is what will allow two entities like a player and a zombie to interact to make things like combat look better. They say that grapple tech has the potential to be one of the features that makes it into the unstable build, considering that it is needed for the animations when interacting with crafting tables. Finishing off the blog with a few miscellaneous things, the newspapers have been finished and even checked for authenticity by an American journalist. They also say that they are working on creating more organic paths and migration for the way deer travel around the map. And on the sound side of things, they have been able to make up to 260 different ambient noises for all sorts of specific rooms, be it a movie theater, church, or other cavernous areas. And finally, they've been testing out the newly upgraded Moldrow at nighttime and say that it has been looking, quote, pretty awesome. So, that's it for our Project Zomboid news yet again. I'll see you all very soon for my next video.